everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rhonda, and today's video is full of motivational cleaning for you guys. I'm tackling everyday messes in my kitchen, dining room, office, living room, master bedroom, and a very messy little girl's room. I'm also doing a little bit of decluttering and organizing with the clothes in my dresser, which definitely needed it, so be sure to stick around for that if you need to go through some clothes too, or maybe you just need some decluttering and organization motivation. Today I am beginning in the kitchen, and if you are needing some motivation on washing dishes, this week's video is definitely for you. We have a ton of dirty dishes that I need to clean and a dishwasher that is full of clean dishes that I need to put away. On top of that, I have a dirty stove from this past weekend's cooking and just our everyday disaster left over from the weekend. This past weekend was Mother's Day, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday and that you were able to spend it with your loved ones. If you're a mom, I hope you had a relaxing day and felt cherished and loved. Or if you weren't able to relax too much because you have little ones and just a hectic weekend like we did, I hope that you were able to get just a little bit of me time in. As I mentioned, we did have a busy several days that started on Friday. It was my daughter's field day at school, and we are still following a little bit of COVID protocol at the school. They were only allowing those who were volunteering for the field day on campus. So parents couldn't just come on campus as in previous years. So because of that, I volunteered for the whole day, and let me just tell you that summer is back with a vengeance here in Texas. It was over 90 degrees and so humid. I think this put the heat index at over 1,000 degrees. It was so dang hot. The kids had so much fun though, and the sunburn that I got was definitely worth it. On top of that, I think that we were just all so zapped from being in the heat all day long. I think we were all asleep before 8 p.m. And then on Saturday, we went to a fun roller skating birthday party for one of the little girls that lives on the block. I personally love going to skating parties because it brings back so many memories from when I was a kid in the 80s. Yes, I was born in 79, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and that was, of course, before Facebook and Twitter and computers and all that. So back then, to entertain yourselves, you either hung out with your friends at the skating rink or at the mall or maybe at the movies. So chances are you could find me at one of those places. But this skating rink, I hadn't been to it before. It was just really retro. It had all the same smells. It was so much fun. I loved it. And then for Mother's Day, we drove down to Kemah like we do every year. Kemah is real close to Galveston. It's kind of a boardwalk with lots of restaurants, some shops, and a carnival type rides. We like to get there when it opens to beat the crowds, and there's the seafood restaurant that has really nice outdoor dining where you can watch sailboats and yachts take off from the bay while you eat. I really like the food, and the atmosphere is just so relaxing. But after lunch, we took the kids to go ride some rides, and rather than let my coconut shrimp settle, I immediately got on a ride with the family, which promptly made me so sick. I got motion sickness, which unfortunately stuck with me the entire time we were there. I know that the heat was not helping at all, but the kids and David still had fun though, and they were able to ride a lot of rides while I just drank a ton of water, and I think I even got a Sprite at some point, and I just kind of sat in the AC here and there to cool off as I needed. When I was a kid, I never got motion sickness, but now that I am older, I am having a harder and harder time getting on rides. But as I mentioned, it was so hot just the entire weekend. But we were able to stay in Kemah for a few hours and get that family time in before we came home. And then for the rest of the day, I just relaxed. It was so nice and amazing. We had a great weekend. Please comment below and let me know what you did this past weekend and how you spent Mother's Day. Because we had a busy weekend, and when I was home, I was just taking it easy. We ended up having a lot of dishes to do and a little bit of a messy kitchen. My husband David is so sweet and helpful, and he was going to clean up on Sunday night, but I told him to just leave it so I could do my video, and let's just say I didn't have to tell him twice. But for the rest of this room, I'm just going to put things where they belong and tidy up, clean the counters, and clean the appliances.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about, loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love. 'Cause I'm never gonna get enough. Can't say I'm hurting, baby, but I don't feel too good. It's like I'm burning lately when you're not in my blood. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I need your loving, baby. It's all I'm thinking of. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love. 'Cause I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love. 'Cause I'm never gonna get enough. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough.
If you're new to my channel, I do want to introduce myself. As I mentioned, my name is Rhonda, and I have been married to my husband David for 10 years. We have 2 little girls. Ruby is 9, but she will be turning 10 in a few weeks, and Gemma is 8. We live about 30 minutes from Houston, and I am a stay-at-home mom, but in addition to creating cleaning videos for my YouTube channel, I also have a successful Etsy shop where I sell artwork. Even though my YouTube channel is new, I love it here, and I love how wonderful my viewers are. And it's really neat to hear from you guys. Please comment below and introduce yourself. Tell me where you're from, if you have a family. And outside of watching YouTube videos, what helps motivate you to get your cleaning done? For me, in addition to watching YouTube videos, I usually have background music going, or I listen to audiobooks. In case you are interested in what products and tools I am using in today's video, please look in the description box. I have listed everything that I'm using today along with any other favorites that I have, and I have also included links to those products in case you want more information on them. But aren't these flowers so pretty? My husband and girls bought them for me over Mother's Day, and it was such a surprise. I really wasn't expecting flowers just because, they're so expensive on Mother's Day and even more so right now. But with our busy weekend, I didn't have time to trim them. I just put them in some water. So I just need to get those ends trimmed and get some fresh water for them. But an interesting story about me is when I was in college, I worked part-time for an online flower company similar to 1-800-Flowers.com. I didn't work for that company. I worked for someone else. But Mother's Day and Valentine's Day were always so stressful. Not only the day of, but also the few days leading up to those holidays and even a few days after. I learned so much working there. It definitely taught me patience and kindness, even to those who are yelling at you over flowers that either died after a few days or were not delivered on time. But outside of those 2 holidays, it was actually a lot of fun and interesting because this was in the beginning days of online ordering. I also became close friends to the family who owned the company. Anyway, I'm done with the kitchen for now. I just need to vacuum and mop, but I will do that later when I do the other rooms. But next I am moving into the formal dining room. This room is never that messy, so I just need to put some stuff away and dust. Okay, let's move into the living room next. I just need to dust in here and wash the couch covers that we have. I actually just received a comment today from a viewer on one of my other videos who commented on how pretty the sectional is, and she mentioned that she wouldn't cover it because it is so pretty. We actually, like, this couch is new, and we actually bought it back in November, right before Thanksgiving, and we were replacing a couch that was only 4 years old, but it looked like it was 20 years old. It was so just messed up. The weave was becoming unwoven. There were holes in the couch. It stunk. We have 2 dogs, and between them and the kids, that couch was just destroyed, unfortunately. Our new one is a better quality couch, so it should do fine with the dogs, especially since it does have kind of a tighter weave than our old couch. But because it was on the pricier side, we didn't want to test it. So because the dogs get on the couch, I do like to wash the covers once a week and also vacuum the couch just to keep it as clean as possible.
And you decide if you want to see me again. 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 swag and play the fool, babe. Just play the game and hold on, maybe. But I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go?
So this week I am mopping the floors with my old-fashioned mop and using a tried and true favorite, which is Pine Sol. I like this mop because you can take the mop part off and throw it in the washing machine, which is great because after you wash those bathroom floors, you really don't want to reuse that mop again. You want to get it nice and clean. But eventually I do want to get the O-Cedar mop that has been all over YouTube for years. Let me know what type of mop you use. Do you use an old-fashioned mop like this one or something else? I personally like this mop too because it gets real close to the baseboards and gets them nice and clean. But also let me know, what is your favorite floor cleaner? We like Pine Sol. I also have a Tenneco. It's a vacuum and floor cleaner. It's like a 2-in-1. And it comes with its own little floor cleaner that it really doesn't have a smell. I also like, I think Method puts it out, but it's a almond wood floor cleaner that smells so good. So there's a few things that I do like, but every once in a while I really just need that Pine Sol smell. I don't know, it just has that clean smell that I remember from growing up.
Those who wanna play by the rules end up lost with nothing to obtain. So let's level up to remain. 'Cause I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, tell me. Do you wanna go? 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 I'm riding the wave tonight. Gonna try it while the world's bright. Got room for one if that's alright. That's alright. Do you wanna go? 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 Do you wanna go?
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me.
I've been using this song so much in my videos. It's my current favorite, and to be honest, it will probably be in the next video too. Anyway, I filmed this video over 2 days, and the first day of cleaning is done, and now I'm moving into day 2. On this day, my goal is to clean my always messy office, clean the master bedroom and one of the 2 kids' bedrooms. I am also decluttering my dresser, so I will be going through shirts and tank tops and socks, all the good stuff. You may also notice that I will not be cleaning the bathrooms. I just did my deep cleaning of both bathrooms, so they really didn't need a cleaning. If you missed that video, it will be linked in the eye as well as in the description box. But I am starting in my office, and I am in this room the majority of the time, so it gets so messy in here from just all the shipping supplies and canvas making and everything else. So I just need to put this room back in order and get some dusting and vacuuming done as well.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I am too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
Oh, oh, oh.
Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds.
We're not the ones who hide.
Two different minds telling lies.
That's how we stay alive.
So Charlie is our 10-year-old Rottweiler mix, and he's the brown dog in the background. But he is always laying on the floor here in my office, especially if I am in here too, since he is my shadow. And after I vacuum, I always find so much of his dog hair in the canister. He sheds like crazy year-round. But after I'm done vacuuming this room will be done, and it definitely looks so much better and tidier. I am glad I was able to get a lot of that dust up and of course the dog hair out of the carpet, and just get some things put away. But next up, I am moving into the master bedroom, and in here I just need to make the bed, and just like the other room, just put things away where they belong, and then just dust and vacuum.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries, we'll make our own way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd, just you and me together. It will all seem better outside, just us in the sky. Part of this circus, is it innate? Feels like a heavy burden, but I can't relate. Do our actions even matter, or is this our fate? At least now I'm feeling better, I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd, just you and me together. It will all seem better outside, just us in the sky.
This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot and he has the same effect on me. It's just something about the way that he's making me feel. My insides are out, I just wanna shout his name. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but I'm trying not to stay.
Now that the master bedroom is put back in order and cleaned, I did want to tackle my dresser and go through the clothes in it. Some of my drawers were packed full, so I definitely needed to declutter and downsize the amount that was in each of them. I am only filming 5 of the 7 drawers. I did my other 2 off camera for obvious reasons, and I was able to get rid of a good amount of stuff. But the first drawer that I'm going to do is my sock drawer. I have so many socks, and strangely enough, my husband and kids also have a lot of socks. So I wonder if that's just something that runs in the family, or if this is a normal thing that most people have to deal with, is an overabundance of socks. I don't know. So I just need to go through this mountain and seriously get rid of more than half. A lot of them are really old and dingy, so it shouldn't be too hard. And then when I am done here, I will move on to my pajama drawer.
See, my hands are shaking from the urge of being with him. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number, I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip of myself. My body's giving up on me, 'cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way. This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot, and he has the same effect on me. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip on myself.
Next one that I'm doing is my tank top drawer. This has all of my athletic tanks, camisoles, and just my usual everyday tanks. Things were just thrown in there. There's no organization and order. But some of these tank tops are actually 20 years old. So I'm hoping to definitely get rid of those. And I have a ton of black tanks. I just need to, I don't need that many. I don't wear tank tops all the time. But I just need to obviously go through them and definitely get rid of the really old ones and try to figure out a way to organize it better. I kind of want all of my athletic tanks in one row, and then maybe my camisoles. I don't have that many camisoles, maybe just a couple. Have those in front, and then have my everyday tanks behind it or something. I don't know. But first I do need to go through all these and try to downsize a bit.
'Cause I knew from the start this might be overrated. It's so typical, you wanna give it one more try. Even though if your mind is telling you it's all a lie. Oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. 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 One thing I love about you is your dedication. It got me dreaming at the station.
Now this drawer is kind of a hodgepodge of all of my bottoms, including the joggers that I like to lounge around in or sleep in. I have a few leggings in here and all of my athletic shorts. I do have more leggings in my closet because they don't fit in this drawer. So just like the other drawers, I just need to get rid of anything that doesn't fit or anything that I just don't wear and try to get everything to fit in this one drawer. I want all of my bottoms, my athletic shorts, my joggers, and my leggings to fit in this one drawer. And I think I can make that happen if I get rid of a lot of things.
Breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't believe you, no. 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 Oh, I gotta wake up. This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions
actions to prove me you're different. When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from me, baby. I don't believe you, no. I don't believe you, no, no. I don't believe you, 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 no, no.
Now I do have more leggings that will fit in that middle section. They're dirty and I just need to wash them and they will go right back in there. But my last drawer was actually one that I put off to the last because it's my hardest drawer to do, and that's my t-shirt drawer. I have a ton of t-shirts. I have so many t-shirts. And some of these shirts have sentimental value. That's why I have so many. For example, I have a shirt that we had made for our first Disney trip. And then I have a shirt made for Ruby's 6th birthday. I don't wear either one ever, and I should definitely get rid of them. But there's that sentimental value. Do y'all get attached to things like that? And if so, what do you do to combat that? I mean, I do have 2 memory containers for both kids, so I may end up sticking them in there. But for now, I did keep like 3 shirts that I was attached to for various reasons. I couldn't help it, but I did get rid of a lot, and you'll soon see once I get through this pile what I was left with. But yeah, I was just attached to some of these shirts, and I couldn't part with them.
Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, with every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to
So this is my donation pile, and I am pretty proud of myself. I was able to declutter quite a bit, but this is what the dresser looks like now. Everything is neatly folded and organized a lot better. This is the bottoms drawer I was telling you about. So on the left are the joggers, and in the middle are those leggings, and then on the right are the athletic shorts and little fitted shorts. And then here are all of the tanks. I have my regular tanks on the right, my loose athletic tanks on the left, and the more fitted athletic tanks there in the middle. And then this is the t-shirt drawer. I did not get rid of as much as I wanted to, but it is a lot better. On the left and the right are my just everyday t-shirts, and then the athletic t-shirts are there folded neatly in the middle that I wear all the time. And now finally, for the last room that I am cleaning is my 8-year-old daughter's room. It is a mess, and you will not believe me when I tell you that she is actually my more tidy child. Her room doesn't usually look like this, but things did get away from her this week, and her room is abnormally messy. My other daughter's room, Ruby, is even more messy than this. Ruby is my messy child. She takes after me. But I just didn't have time to get to her room this week. I'm definitely going to have her clean it as best as she can this week, and I will hopefully add my final touch to it next week. But for Gemma's room, I need to do what I can to help her put some things away. I need to wipe down the dresser and nightstand and vacuum the floor. This summer, I do want to do a deep clean of the girls' bedrooms. So they will each be helping me do a cleaning video for their rooms. I need to go through clothes and toys and figure out a way to better organize everything. So look for that hopefully sometime this summer. But let's go ahead and finish up this room and we'll be done for the day.
It's so much harder now to reach you. Your heart is floating in the sky. We known each other for so long. We know our love like an old song. Sing along one more time. It's so much harder now to please you. Your smile is fading with the rain. And we known each other for so long, and I know you struggle to stay strong. Sing along with me again. When storms are rolling in to make this hard to last, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. If we start remembering bad memories of the past, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Oh. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. It's so much harder now to reach you. Your heart is floating in the sky. We known each other for so long, but we know our love like an old song. Sing along with me again. When storms are rolling in to make this hard to last, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. If we start remembering bad memories of the past, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Oh. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. When storms are rolling in to make this hard to last, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. If we start remembering bad memories of the past, let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Let us light 'em up, light 'em up. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this. I just don't want this moment to end. Don't jump into that car tonight. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go?
In case you did not notice, Gemma loves pink. She has pink walls and pink curtains. She's such a girly girl. Anyway, her room is, for the most part, cleanish. As I mentioned, her and Ruby's rooms are in desperate need of a declutter and reorganization, so we will definitely get to that this summer. I think there's only 2 weeks left of school, and we are all so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video and that you were able to get lots of motivation. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Hi, I'm Ruby. And I'm Gemma. Thanks for watching.